Welcome to LUTV News in Focus, where we feature interesting topics on campus, in the community, and in the world of culture. I'm Antonio Del Rio. Wrestling is one of the oldest forms of combat and sport. I'm sure the ancient Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans could not have imagined what the sport has become today. From world wrestling entertainment to regional wrestling shows, the goal is to bring joy to the audience through storytelling and action. In Southeast Texas, Hurricane Pro Wrestling is where locals can go for high-flying action, power bombs, body slams, and more. I got lucky enough to go out with LUTV News reporter Stephen Bowie to watch a few matches. Here's a look at some of the action that took place.
I love wrestling, and I've been going to many different places. It's my first time here, and I'm very excited for it. Oh, I've heard about Hurricane Pro for a while, and I know a lot of talent here, so I'm ready for a good time.
Oh yeah, we love it. This is kind of our daddy Sunday every time we come. We love the show since we moved back to the area.
When you push through the broken bones, you push through the bad paydays, you push through sleeping in the backseat of your car 3 days in a row, you push through missing your kids, you push through missing your wife. What makes it worth it? There's no better place in the world than under those bright lights.
Fans make it worth it.
Pursue your dream, follow through. The hard work pays off, okay? Dreams come true. The bad times don't last, but bad guys do.
Wrestling can be fake and real, but don't doubt the sport. It's badass.
According to Forbes magazine, the average wrestler on WWE's main roster makes an annual salary of $5,000 a year. Top performers like John Cena and Brock Lesnar make well into the millions. While the salary may sound nice, what exactly does it take to be a pro wrestler? Today, Hurricane Pro Wrestling Scott Ali joins LUTV News to discuss his personal experiences as a wrestler and the question everyone wants to know: is wrestling real? How you doing, Scott?
Hey, Antonio. Thanks for having
coming
me.
in.
Absolutely.
So tell us about yourself. You know, you're a wrestler, you're an actor, you got a lot going on.
Yeah, I'm a husband. Well, that's the full-time job in itself. I'm a police officer. I'm over a school district. I'm 37 years old. I am a Samoan man, and I have lived a great, great life thus far.
So who is your favorite wrestler?
Favorite wrestler? It's the easy answer is The Rock. You know, The Rock is a lot of people's favorite wrestler, but I can say the reason why he's my favorite wrestler, because growing up as a Samoan kid, nobody knew what I was. Every time I say Samoan, they're like, what's that? Or they would think it's Somalian. You know, that's the closest thing that you would see on TV. But in the 90s, The Rock became really, really popular. And as soon as I started saying, like in 98 or so, like, Scott, what are you? I'm Samoan. They're like, oh yeah, like The Rock. So it was instantly, he gave me some sort of relevance, really in my entire adulthood.
He's a great performer.
Massively entertaining.
How do you juggle being a wrestler and your personal life? What's that like?
I think it's just like anybody that has a hobby of any sort, that if you're really passionate about something, you'll find time for it. I know it's taken me a while to get here to where I actually started performing as a wrestler, and every day I would go to the gym with the intention of, if this is what I want to do, this is what it takes. So you just find the time.
So you mentioned you're married, you have a family, you have friends. How do they feel about you being a wrestler?
Wrestling's a funny thing, man, because not everybody's into it, because everybody watched it as a kid, and then they kind of fell out of it. And very few people still watch it. Not very few. I mean, we have a certain audience. But I always like to liken it to you're like this kid, and you've got like this macaroni duck in your hand. You're like, hey, look, friends and family, look at this great thing that I did. And they're like, oh, yeah, that's cool. But the real important thing is about wrestling to me is about it's the fans and doing something that's really entertaining and making them get lost in something. And whereas much as we love the guys that come out with the T-shirts and the championship belts and things like that, it's about really providing some escapism and something great for those kids to watch. That's really the super cool thing. My friends and family, they'll pat me on the back like, oh, Scott, cool. And now the only people that really support me in it are like the other wrestlers. But really it's about the fans.
The kids, and you're really into that. Like I saw on your social media that you were dressed up as, what was it? What was the character?
Well, recently I did Aquaman.
Right. And a few other characters.
I've done Maui, I've done the Tooth Fairy. My favorite is the banana. I've done that 3 or 4 times. My wife said to throw it away, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, just Captain America. I just do lots of different costumes for the kids.
That's great. So, being a pro wrestler, what are the pros and cons of that, of this lifestyle?
The cons is that it takes a lot of time away from things like your family. And there's other things that you like to be doing. Like you might have a friend's birthday party or an anniversary party, and you might have a booking in, I don't know, Oklahoma or somewhere else where you have to do some traveling. But you're really passionate about it. If you really want to do something, you'll make time for it. There are injuries. There is sometimes that you kind of just break clean on your money. Not even tell my wife how much money I spent on this, but she's great and she's supportive in all this.
With these matches, how do you prepare for those? What do you do? Do you do a ritual? Do you go hit the gym? What do you do?
Before a match, it's kind of like I'm an old athlete. So it's kind of like you just get ready in a moment.